Hello, this is Rahul from Group 3. Over the past week, we've actually managed to get quite a good amount of work done. All the individual components in our system are working. The recommender system is done. The interest profiler is working properly. We've added a personality test component, which will feed the output along with the interest profiler output to the recommender system, which will then give course recommendations based on the inputs of the recommender system and the personality and interest profiler outputs. For my individual task this week, I was doing, as mentioned in my diary, I was doing the compiling reviews for the sentiment analysis dashboard. Rakshit collected a few new reviews, so I merged all that into one dataset and re-evaluated the ML models. Also, I have been updating the website, the footer information on the website, and I'm working on a way to integrate the Tableau dashboard or the user review dashboard onto the website to make everything complete. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Sanvit from Group 3. So for this week, our main aim was to complete all the modules, make the UI presentable and make all the functionality work. So as per the suggestion, we have added a personality module in our application. So now in total, we have 3 modules: personality, interest profiler, and the recommender system. So the personality test ML code is deployed and working in the API server. So the output from the personality test is fed into recommender, as well as the interest profiler output is also fed into recommender now. So when we do a recommendation for the college and the course with the course ID, we will be able to fetch the interest profiler and the personality test input as well, which we got for in the previous model. And this will be a seamless flow. The first will be personality test, second will be interest profiler, and third will be recommender system. And the data collection for recommendation system is also now complete in terms of college at least. So whenever a new college is predicted, it will show a proper JSON data, like which is stored in JSON format in the backend. All the APIs are connected and working perfectly in the backend and the front end. The backend code machine learning is currently hosted on AWS, whereas the front end code is hosted on Heroku. So we are trying to migrate the front end code as well as the backend code both to the Docker containerization service EKS as well as the Kubernetes service, that is EKS only. So so that we will have a proper domain and everything to present during the final presentation. And we have some bits and bats here to fix, like header and footer, which we are working on it right now. And that is a very basic idea of what we did for this week. And we have also started working on the documentation. So we are expecting that to complete by the 18th of the December. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, this is Mehul from Group 3. This week we have worked on adding one more module, which is personality test. So in total we have 3 modules in our web application: personality test, interest profiler, and course recommender. So for the personality test, I designed the front end. Front end has 20 questions in there, and the questions value could range from 1 to 5. So it is a slider. We are making API request to Express server. From Express server, we are making API call to machine learning server, which is developed by Sanvit, Rakshit, and Rahul. From there, we get outputs such as lively, serious, extroverted, and 2 others. Let's say if we get a personality trait as lively, I try to make query into database and fetch all of the JSON data and list all of it on the UI. So this part has been done, and now I'm trying to make additional pages for course recommender on the front end. Yeah, that's pretty much update for me. Thank you.
Gonzalez from Group 3, and for this week we have completed most of our work. We have updated the interest profiler in the recommendation system, so now the interest will be redirected to your recommender. We have also updated the job domain, and we have also added a personality test that the output of which will also be included in the recommendation system. I think the UI is done as well. We have almost all the components ready. For this week, I was focusing on gathering additional data for the sentiment analysis. So we have more data. We have scraped more data from Google and from Yelp. So we have that. We have updated the dashboard a bit. Also, I took some time for the changes on the recommender system for the new columns like personality and the updated interests. So we did some changes. We are trying to make it work so that the interest the person has, the output of the recommender should be according to that. Yeah. So that's it for this week. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi guys, Mayuri here from group 3. So for this week I have worked on the recommendation system part. So there we have taken inserted 2 more fields, the interest profiler and the personality taste in the recommendation system, and based on that we are going to give the final output. So change the complete logic for the recommendation system. So and to integrate that with the front end part, we are using Streamlit and Fast API. So I have worked on Streamlit and Fast API. So and started working on the documentation part also. So that's all about from my sides for this week. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so I'm Siddesh Patel from group 3, and in this week 12 in the initial phase I was working on fixing the Mayo data that was not readily available on the internet. So I was fixing the data and that according to the requirements of our system, and after fixing the Mayo data, I was working on the Tableau dashboard which uses the sentiment analysis dataset. So I started working on that, and then there was a new updated dataset. So I also updated the dataset on the Tableau dashboard and created a separate dashboard for that new dataset as well. And after Tableau and the dataset that was to be done, we are side by side. I was also focusing on the report that the final report of our project. So I am working on that as well, completing the report, and then so that's all from my side in this week. Thank you.